Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to share the 10 things that have changed my life, whether they're actual items or they're habits that I have implemented into my everyday life that have made it so much better. I love watching these videos. I love getting new tips and tricks and life hacks. So please go ahead and subscribe and let's go ahead and get into the list. So the first thing is an app. It is called MyFitnessPal, and what it does is it logs your exercise and the food that you've eaten. So I never counted calories. I thought that maybe if I tried that, I would literally go insane and just obsess over it. But I started doing it just to see if I like it on MyFitnessPal. It is totally free. And I was noticing that I was eating and drinking like way more calories than I realized. Like if you get Starbucks or alcoholic drinks, those things add up. It's like the little things or condiments or just things that you don't even think about really add up. And so when I started tracking my meals, I was like, holy crap, like I need to cut back. I need to cut out these things. And so I really feel like I've become more conscious of what I'm putting in my body, how many calories I'm intaking. Like I just didn't realize how bad some of the things I was eating was. And I've been doing this now for about 5 months and I haven't gone crazy. I haven't obsessed about it. I've actually really been enjoying it. And then you get to put your exercises in there as well, which I really like because then that gives you more calories to eat throughout the day. So definitely look into getting MyFitnessPal. Number 2 is my HYDROFLASK. I definitely did not think about the water I was drinking, especially in college. I was not keeping track. I definitely was not drinking enough. And once I got this HYDROFLASK, I really realized how much water I do need to be drinking. So this is a 32 ounce. I like to have 2 minimum. I prefer to have 3 a day. And I just feel a lot better. It helps your skin, digestion. You really need to increase your water intake. I feel like we are never drinking enough water. So it's a 32 ounce in the straw lid, and I really believe the straw lid helps you drink way more water. It just makes it a lot faster and easier to consume. So definitely check out a HYDROFLASK. Next on the list is my Kindle. So I kind of stopped reading for pleasure probably in high school and college. There was just so much reading to do for school that I kind of just gave up on reading for fun. So I got this Kindle about 2 years ago and I love reading on it. I love that I don't have to have all these books that I have to figure out where to store them because I don't have a lot of space. I have a 900 square foot apartment. I don't have a lot of storage. So I love taking this when I travel, read it on the plane, read it on the beach. It's so nice to unwind a night with a book as well. They have great deals. You can do Kindle Unlimited or you can join book clubs, which is how I get a lot of my ideas for what to read. Super light, super affordable. The battery life is amazing. And I've just really been enjoying reading for fun and to unwind for the night. Something that's really changed my life is podcasts. So podcasts have been around for like 10 plus years at this point, but I feel like they got really popular in the last 2 years. I really started listening when I had a full-time job after college because we're at a desk 8 hours a day. Both the jobs I've had since college, I'm just sitting there at a computer staring at a screen. So I listen to podcasts at work, on the way to work, at the gym, when I'm in the shower. I just love getting constant content and new information. So I do have a whole video I'll link down below on the podcast that I love. I just think you learn so much. You're exposed to all this new different information that you didn't know about, you didn't know it was out there. And it's so nice because you can just listen while you're doing a million things. You can listen while you're cleaning, walking your dog, like I do in the shower. It's just so nice to just have content that you can just hands-free. And it's not like you have to watch something like TV. And I feel like there's a podcast out there for everyone. There's all the true crime podcasts, all the nutritionist, healthy lifestyle, there's yoga, there's all this different types of podcasts that you can learn. I personally love reality TV podcasts. I think they're so fun. I love the ones that recap the show the next day or the shows that are 5 days a week that have just all the news for you. And it helps me keep up with all the important things happening in the world. So for number 5, I definitely am someone that needs a routine. If I get out of my routine, I will literally just feel off. I can just tell something is wrong and I'm not performing to the best of my ability, whether this is a morning routine, nighttime routine, whatever you can find a sustainable routine in, just try it out. In the morning, I like to wake up. I like to have my green tea first. I log on to work. I look at my email first, and then I wait a couple hours and I have the berries and granola that I eat every single day. And that is just a small routine, but I love it. It just gives me, I don't know how to explain it, but a routine is just so important, and it kind of gives you structure, which during quarantine, I really needed that structure. Okay, number 6 is the app Google Calendar. This is not anything new or innovative, but I love this app. I've been using it probably the last 3 years, and what is so great about it is you can invite others, and so that way it sends an email to them and they can add it to their calendar. You can color code things, like if you want to put your workouts in, put them in red. If you want to do dinner plans with friends, you can put that in purple. If you're someone who's forgetful, definitely get Google Calendar. You can set reminders, so you put the event in, and then you can have the app remind you a day in advance, an hour in advance, 10 minutes in advance. You can have multiple alerts just in case you are more forgetful, but that thing has saved my butt so many times. I literally put like the smallest things on there. Like if I know I'm going grocery shopping, I'll literally put, please buy this, as a reminder in case I forget, or like little things like stop by the pharmacy after work, just so I remember to do little tiny things, as well as like really important things like family stuff, holiday stuff. So definitely look into getting that if you're maybe more forgetful or you can't use a planner. Like I'm so bad at using those weekly planners. I use them for like a week or two and then they kind of get lost. I don't even know where they go. So just having it on your phone makes it just so easy, and it's right there in front of you. All right, number 7 is a really big one for me. It is unsubscribing from a ton of email lists. So I was on like every store I had ever shopped at, I was on their email list. So I would get all those sale emails, 50% off, clearance, and I was getting so hooked like on all these sales of stuff I don't need. But I was seeing the emails and I was getting hooked and spending money that I honestly didn't need to spend. So I went through and unsubscribed from at least 15 different stores because I don't want to see it, okay? I don't want to know there's a sale. Like I don't need I just own so much. So just unsubscribing from all those hundreds of lists will help you save money. It'll help declutter your inbox, and it's such a nice feeling. I don't need to see every sale. You know, I don't need to buy something just because it's on sale. I've gotten so much better about that in the last year or two. So unsubscribe to those emails. All right, number 8 is finding a hobby or some type of activity for escapism. So the world today there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of bad going on. The news likes to tell you all the bad things going on. So finding a hobby or a TV show or an activity that just lets you escape. So YouTube, for an example, is a hobby that I have that I love because everything just stops. I just get so into the video and planning it, getting ready for it, filming it, editing it, that I don't even think about like what's going on in the world. Another thing I like is my reality TV. I love Bravo, I love E, I watch The Housewives, Vanderpump Rules, Total Bellas, all of those. I literally, the hour that I'm watching, I just kind of forget what's going on. I pour a glass of wine, sit back and watch, and it's just, I love reality TV. So maybe find something like YouTube, like a show, like a book, something that you can just kind of escape and just block out all the noise. Number 9 is something I've been doing for the last year. It is making a to-do list the night before. I feel like if you do it the day of, you kind of feel rushed and kind of panicked. So what I do is the night before, I write everything down, and then I can always add to it tomorrow if I want to. Here is one that I have in front of me. So that is today's to-do list. I made it last night. So work from home, make tea, do a treadmill and arms at the gym, cook dinner here, dust, vacuum, go grocery shopping, and then I put my grocery list next to it. And then tonight is like Bachelor Monday. They're doing like old seasons on Mondays because quarantine and everything. So making that list the night before, it just takes a lot of pressure off. I feel like you even sleep better if you have it all written down the night before as well. Number 10 is time batching. So I learned about this years ago through Skinny Confidential, and I feel like that way you're using your time so much more wisely. So what it is, I'll give an example, so I work a normal 9-to-5 job in corporate insurance. So what I'll do is I'll say, okay, first thing in the morning, I'll give myself 30 minutes to go over emails, unread emails. That way I'm not getting dragged down this black hole of emails. So I'll do the 30 minutes, and then let's say I'll do, okay, the next 2 hours, I will do my new to-do list. And that way I'm not just getting sucked in and like going through all these emails, or, you know, that way you're just doing more stuff and you're just giving it your full attention at the same time. That way you're not multitasking, going back and forth. I feel like I get way more done when I'm time batching. I also like time batching when it comes to maybe chores around the house. So maybe I will give myself an hour to clean the kitchen, and then I'll allot an hour to go work out after, and then come back and allot 30 minutes to doing laundry, folding laundry, putting stuff away. I just feel like you make the most out of your time when you're time batching and you're not doing like 10 different things in kind of like a half-ass way. Okay, those are the 10 things that have greatly improved my life over the last few years. I hope you guys picked up some new tips and tricks and will implement them into your life. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.